What's up, guys? One Piece chapter 787 review. Sabo is fighting Burgess. He blocks Burgess's attack, and Burgess is like, I have no reason to, fight you. I don't care about your sob story. And then Sabo is like, oh, I think we do have a personal grudge. And then Burgess remembers that Sabo was has he sees that Sabo has the Mara fruit and realizes that now he was the one that was posing as Lucy in the Gladiators tournament, and then they start fighting, and you see Sabo get kicked or attacked in some way, and I think Burgess swings something at him, and he like just his body is in flames, and it's almost like detached in flames, and then just comes back in flames. So you can see he's got all the Logia attributes that Ace once had. The invulnerability if you're not attacked with Haki. So I'm not sure why Burgess didn't attack with Haki, but I don't know. Has it been confirmed if he has Haki or not? I don't really remember. But yeah, so the Gladiator announcer talks to Luffy, and he's confused, and Luffy explains to him that he had to step out, and Sabo took his place and won the fruit, and he's glad that Sabo, that one of Ace's brothers inherited the fruit and everything, and he's I don't know if I mentioned I don't know if it was this chapter or the previous chapter where he says he's apologetic to Luffy for not being on his side while he was in the Colosseum as Lucy or whatever, because he obviously didn't know how evil Doflamingo was and what he was planning on doing, crushing the city and whatnot. And speaking of Doflamingo, he is being attacked by Luffy's or allies, all the gladiators that are trying to buy him 10 minutes. And Luffy, or rather Doflamingo, is pretty much swatting them like he's swatting them like flies, just getting rid of them. Then no concern to him. But regardless, they are stalling time, which is what Luffy needs, and the time frame has been desperately, or not desperately, drastically reduced from 10 minutes in the last chapter to now Luffy only needs, I think it's 4 minutes. Yeah, I think it's 4 minutes until Luffy gains his powers back, but only 3 minutes until the cage comes down. And the cage, the bird cage all around the island is coming down. Zoro's trying to block it with his Haki covered blades, and it's not really being that effective. But he's telling everybody to join him because, like, what's the point in just cowering and waiting to be chopped up? Why not think you can stop the blades? Because everybody's like, Zoro, like, it didn't even occur to me that you could, stop them, that you could break them. And he's like, well, why the hell didn't it occur to you? Like, isn't that the first thing that should be on your mind instead of giving up and, assuming you're all going to die? So that makes a lot of sense. And Zoro is, again, being an epic badass. And hopefully his plan works with some help. And on the other side, Franky has a plan to push the tower made of sea stone up against the string and stop the birdcage from crushing people in that way. And I think they also trying to get the people to uh, relocate to that area so they don't get crushed and they can be in that safe area. I'm not sure if he's actually telling them to go in the factory or if it's just like go over in that general area or whatever. I think it would be much more smarter to go in the factory to hide from the or to be protected from the strings. But I'm not sure if that was what said in the chapter. But yeah, so the chapter was good because we had a great fight between Sabo and Burgess. Sabo using his impressive fire fist abilities, and Burgess kind of just getting his butt kicked for now. And Doflamingo is like, you can see he's desperate. You can see he's huffing and like he's really weakened. He wants to finish off Luffy right away, but Luffy is getting time bought for him. And some other people try. Oh, we even saw that Princess Man Sherry. healed up all those gladiators that were, hurt in previous chapters by the, from Doflamingo's family, the Quinciote family, I think they're called. So yeah, maybe five and all of them, Sugar and whatnot. How they all hurt all those gladiators. Now they're all fine thanks to Mancheri's tears, and they're stalling Doflamingo as best they can, and it's working. And it's just great because, like, think about Dragon Ball Z with Toriyama. He made, like, Namek exploding in 5 minutes, and it was like a long draw. At least in the anime, it was a long process. Admittedly, I haven't seen the manga version of that, but I heard it wasn't quick either. But either way, like, it was great that last chapter was 10 minutes. This chapter is like 4 minutes remaining until Luffy gets his power. So I really like that. Oda makes this perception that a lot is happening with these little frames in stark opposition to Ichigo in this chapter, in this week's Bleach, or not Ichigo, just the Bleach chapters in general, where friggin' Kubo just stalls and stalls and stalls. Each panel in a chapter is like a second, whereas like all the panels in Oda's chapter here feel like like 20 minutes to, well, obviously it's not, but it feels like stuff is happening and time is moving, and it's just so much better. Oda is just such a great writer, such a great storyteller. Can't praise him enough on that. This chapter is going to get a 8 out of 10 for me because there was action and there was some development with some characters like Zoro, and yeah, so I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what happens with Luffy fighting Doflamingo. Next chapter, seeing how everybody survives the birdcage. Hopefully it's because of Zoro being a total badass, using powers and cutting the strings, and the combination of Franky like pushing the strings, with the Smile Factory made of sea stone. That the combination of those two doing things together somehow breaks the birdcage. Everybody is okay, and then all the gladiators are defeated, but time is up and Luffy's ready to fight Doflamingo, and I can't wait to see Luffy finish Doflamingo and for Sabo to beat down Jesus Burgess. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Thank you for watching this review. If you like, please like the video. So comment below about anything I've said, anything you want to say, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you. Have a nice night.